Hey y'all, what's up? I am Lisa Blonay and I am back with another video. Thank you so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea. We're keeping up with the culture, true crime, and commentary. Hell, we are the culture. If you are into social media reality, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you smash that like button and share out this live. You guys, let's go ahead and get into the tea. What is up? What is up, you guys? I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. Welcome and welcome back. It is 10:58 right here on the West Coast. Let's get right into this, you guys. And I have touched on this before, okay? I'm not going to act like I haven't. But what I wanted to do was go ahead and shed a little more light on this because if you ask me, this is some weird behavior. Okay? And you know I bring you what's on these social media streets, and they are saying out here on these social media streets, they are calling Chrisean's behavior pedo-ish. Okay. You know how we say crackish behavior and hoish behavior? They are saying that she is acting pedo-ish. Okay. Now, Chrisean has been out here on these social media streets acting a whole weirdo and really crossing the line, if you ask me. Okay. Now, I did, like I said, I touched on this before, but I wanted to go ahead and bring this to you. And I observed this about Chrisean online, and I think that it's something that shouldn't be ignored. Okay. We shouldn't put as much effort and time and tea into when she called Taseki out, okay, on Zeus. As much effort and time and attention we gave to that, we need to get to this as well. Okay. Now let me not take you off the trail. Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys back. I just think that this shouldn't be ignored because for somebody to be out here accusing their sister of inappropriately engaging with them when they were 7 and the sister was 14 made us all gasp, right? But then it died down like as if it was a storyline, as if she wanted to use it as a weapon against her sister to get back at her sister. But then somehow I believe that there may be some truth to it. It's not that far fetched. Okay. We've seen the insanity in this family. And before I end this video, I will remind you of the insanity in this family. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and pull this up, right? And this is usually how this stuff plays out, right? We see them act out of emotions and they don't think that it's going to end up a disaster, but it ends up being a disaster afterwards. And I think that this is what we're looking at. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. Oh, damn, what was that? Oh, sorry about that, you guys. It's my remote control. Just let me make sure that you guys can hear me. Yeah, you guys can hear me. So let me go ahead and pull this up for you. Let me see. You guys go ahead and take a look at this. Now, just to give you a little context, Chrisean is on a live stream. I'm not sure if it's Twitch. I'm not sure if it's Kick. She's on a live stream. She's on a social media platform, and she is gaming. All right, she's playing a game, and in this, I guess she's talking to someone else who's also gaming. Now, we don't know if this is someone who is under the age of 18, but you should already know that when you are gaming and you guys are on these streaming services, that there are going to be children on these services. It's really made for teenagers and young adults, right? Anyways, y'all, in this clip, you are going to hear how inappropriate Chrisean is, okay, when she's speaking to this possible minor. Thank God for body language. And if a picture says 1,000 words, then what must a video say? Go ahead and take a look. I want to, get you guys' opinion on this. Give me your POV.
That's why I'm asking you.
I'm 25.
25?
Yeah.
See, I was 25 too.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah, let's like
Pull your pants down.
Wait, what?
Wait, whoa.
You can't say that, bro.
It's easy.
Oh, chill. hey, let's like lines
Bro,
though.
what?
Let me see what you working with.
You said what?
Bro, like lines with me.
Bro, what the fuck? You could not say that.
Now, did you guys not peep out the person that was with her? He was flabbergasted. Y'all can't tell me that this is appropriate behavior and she didn't know that she could possibly be talking to someone who was not 18. You're not going to be able to convince me of that. This is some freaking disturbing behavior, okay? And the fact that you are on a Twitch or a Kick, and I don't know what streaming service she's on, but whatever it is, you know that kids are going to be on there, especially when you're being a gamer. And it looks like in this clip that I just let y'all hear, that you guys just watched, that she's actually playing a video game. And where you see video games, you're going to encounter or come in contact possibly with the kid. It is up to you as the adult to keep your proper decorum because you are the adult in the situation. You're a grown ass woman, 25 years old, that should have known better than to take it there with someone who could possibly have been underage. Like I said before, it does seem like some type of voice effect, maybe over the voice is on there to make the voice, a little more squeaky. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, or if I'm just tripping, but it can still be someone who's underage. We knew that Chrisean knew that definitely whoever Chrisean was in the room with, because we can see her body language. Listen to what she says when the person says that they're 25, obviously just mimicking and copying what you said. Obviously not wanting to really say their age. You can tell by her body language. You can tell by her expression. You can tell by what she says. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And even the person in the room with her is disgusted. Right? He's appalled. Whoever the F it is, okay? They're flabbergasted. They are embarrassed for her. Okay? Let me let you guys listen to this one more time. Go ahead and take a listen.
How old is you?
That's why I'm asking you.
I'm 25.
25?
Yeah.
See, I was 25 too.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah, let's like
Pull your
lines.
pants down.
Wait, what?
Wait, whoa. Yeah, let's like
Pull your
lines.
pants down.
Wait, what?
Wait, whoa.
You can't say
Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah, let's like
Pull your
lines.
pants down.
Wait, what?
Wait, whoa.
You can't say that, bro.
It's easy.
Oh, chill. hey, let's like lines
Bro,
though.
what?
Let me see what you working with.
Hey, let's like
Bro,
lines
what?
though.
Let me see what you working with.
You said what? Bro,
Lines though.
Let me see what you working with.
You said what?
Bro, like lines with me.
Bro, what the fuck? You could not say that.
How old is you?
Now, you guys let me know. You guys let me know what y'all thought about that. And like I said, whoever was in the room with her probably cut ties with her. And if you didn't, you need to. You need to. But I know there's a lot of clout chasers out there, all right, that want to still fit in, that want to be on the bandwagon. We get it. We get it. Some people are just doing it for the bag, you know, doing it for access. I don't know, doing it for an opportunity, for God knows what, because all this is going to do is lead you, girl, lead you to the depths of hell. This type of behavior. And she's out here moving on these streets like this, y'all. This is going to catch up to anybody. Really. This is crazy to me. And you know what? This is not the first incident that has happened. It's not the first incident that has happened. I'm going to let you guys hear this one more time, okay? Hold on. And like I said, this is the Chrisean. She's on her live stream. She's gaming, as y'all can see to the left. And she is on there with someone who possibly may not be of age, y'all. But she still insists on going in and saying some pretty weird stuff. Some inappropriate. Just period, right? Why would your mind even go there? You guys go ahead and take a listen one more time before I move.
You.
That's why I'm asking you.
I'm 25.
You 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 25 too.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, come on, but. Yeah,
Pull your pants down.
Yeah, what?
Wait, what? Yeah, come on, but. Yeah,
Pull your pants down.
Yeah, what?
Wait, whoa.
You can't say that.
Just from listening to that voice, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that is someone who may not be of age? Because like I said, it does sound like it has some type of voice effect over it. So you guys let me know. Does that sound like it could be somebody underage? Maybe I'm overdoing it. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. But this was already put out there with this narrative. I'm just bringing it to you. Okay? I'm just bringing it to you. And because I edited this video clip, you can't see the wording that went along with it. But this was already the narrative that was out there, you guys. I'm not bringing the narrative. I'm just bringing the pieces of the puzzle together. Because every time I get one of these emails or I run across the story in my research, it always takes me a little bit deeper, right? Maybe not all the way down the rabbit hole, but normally I have that and then something else that I found that can kind of support the narrative that I'm bringing to you, or the narrative that I also support, because I'm looking at this as some weird ass behavior. I'm sorry. All right. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at this as some weird ass behavior. Hey, Blonay, much love, everyone. What is up, Professor Honorable NBA? What is up? Thank you so much for joining me. Good afternoon, Princess Black. Yeah, y'all. So this is something that needs to be paid attention to. And what I mean is you have to think about your integrity. This is the point where you think about your morals. This is the point where you think about your character. This is where you think about the future, because that's what she's not doing. Okay. And what she is doing is not going to last for long. It's going to catch up with her. And when I say catch up with her, that lets you know that she has gotten away with it, right? For something to catch up with you, you keep on somehow, you know what I'm saying? Not getting caught, but it's going to catch up with her. Like, and when the world chews you up and spits you out, you're going to have to pick up the pieces from there. And if you have burnt bridges, it don't make it no better. We know we've talked about burn bridges. Some people burn bridges to light the way, but you have to understand that the same people that you see going up are the same people that you're going to see coming down. And that's where karma comes into play. But y'all, something else that I found, and I wanted to show you guys right now, because we know nothing lasts forever, right? Nothing lasts forever. Now, this is what else I found that was disturbing that kind of ties into this. Now, this is just recently, what I just showed you. This video is just recently. Now, what I'm about to show you is a picture. All right. Some are saying it's inappropriate. Some are saying there's nothing wrong with it at all. Okay. So we have both sides of the coin. But this is Bonnie Lachey and Chrisean Rock. And Chrisean seems to be in the bathtub in this picture. It's only a picture. It's not a video. Thank God. All right. And Bonnie has a son. Now, at the time of this video, son looks to be about 2, 3, maybe 3 to 4 years old. And it looks and seems like he is also in the tub with Chrisean. Now, were we there? Do we know? No, we don't. Okay. And the way that she's positioned, maybe she had a bikini on, maybe she didn't. I don't know, but it still gives me the creeps. Now, in this picture, you will also see Bonnie Lachey, or which I'm assuming is Bonnie Lachey because it's kind of blurry. I'm not going to lie. And I cannot pinpoint and say for sure, crisscross applesauce, that is Bonnie Lachey. But that is for certain Chrisean Rock in the tub with, I assume, and we all assume, Bonnie Lachey's child, her son. Okay. Let me take this down. You guys go ahead and take a look at this. Where am I? This is disgusting, you guys. If you don't call this weirdo behavior and think that this needs at least a little attention, I'm going to need for you to step to the front of the congregation. I'm going to need for you to step to the front of the congregation if you find nothing wrong with what I just showed you. Honestly. I'm going to need for y'all to meet me halfway. I'm going to need for y'all to pick up what I'm putting down. Okay? Because too many times I do smell what the Rock is cooking. Do you smell what the Rock? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do smell what the Rock is cooking. And it fucking stinks. Okay? It stinks. Let me go ahead and show you guys this picture. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm living real life here. It's my dog. I apologize. Let's get right back to it. Now, like I said, y'all, let me pull up this picture for you. I've already painted gave you a little context and painted the picture to give you this narrative. Okay, so we can clearly see that these two were friends. I think they was in a polyamorous relationship, but who am I? Okay, this was in and around the time of Blue Girls Club. They both were in Blue Girls Club. As a matter of fact, word is that they were best friends. They look like best friends. They were best friends. Okay, so I'm taking you back a couple of years. You guys know I like to take you back to the hood like K-Swiss. It looks like they are at Blueface's house. You can tell by the blue camo on the ceiling that they are clearly at Blueface's house. Now, if you pay attention to this video, I had to, log out the sound because they will ding me on that song, okay? And I can still let the video play though. Now, in this video, in the background, you not only see her dog that she used to have. I don't know what happened to her dog. Hopefully it went on to a better owner. Because if you guys missed that video when she threw her dog in more than one video, okay? I call that animal abuse, but we're going to move on. Now, in the background, you can also see, which I am assuming is Bonnie Lachey's son, okay? And at the time, he looks to be about 3, maybe 4 years old, right? Let me see. Yeah, as it's playing, you guys can see it. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. One, two, one, two. The dog drowned in a pool. You said the dog drowned in a pool. Girl, are you serious? What is up? What is up, Carmen? Thank you so much for joining the chat and giving us your POV. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What the fudge? You said cosplaying tough. Yeah. Also, when you guys look at this video, look at what she has in her pocket. Okay. And remember, one of the reasons, it's supposed to be obviously the main reason. I don't think it was. Okay. Because at 25, I was fighting over dick too. Okay. So it may have been a fallout for Blueface. I don't know. But word is that they fell out and became unfriends when Chrisean pointed a pow pow at her son, if y'all remember. Now, I don't have all of the facts on that, but it's somewhere in and around there. Okay. Something-ish happened like that. Okay. We could just easily say they probably fell out over Blueface as well. But I do believe that they had a polyamorous relationship. I believe some inappropriate things were going on. I mean, well, not inappropriate because polyamorous wouldn't be inappropriate. Okay. And I'm not talking about the child in any way, shape, or form, except for the fact that it's probably a danger to have Chrisean just having this thing hang out her pocket and having so look at where the baby and the dog are. They just like F the dog and the baby, huh? Look what she got hanging out her pocket. Look how close the baby is to her. Is it too far-fetched to believe that maybe she was on one, pills and potions, substances, right? Blame it on the alcohol. And is that too far-fetched? Because you know these people act out emotions and their favorite day is mad day. It's always get back. It's always spite. And when you act like that, you don't think. So to me, it's very, very easy to believe that this happened. Too motherfucking easy, if you ask me. But as you look at this, you guys can already see red flags. And this is the mama of the chapter, I'm assuming. Okay. And when she got online, Bonnie Lachey was trying to act like she was pregnant. When Blueface first went to jail, Bonnie Lachey was everywhere. Okay. Claiming Blueface, claiming that she was pregnant, claiming that she was in a relationship, claiming that she was talking to him, all this. We called her delusional. I didn't call her delusional. Maybe she was putting a 10 on the 2, but there was some truth to it. She wasn't just acting out the blue because they have history. You guys cannot give Blueface that much credit that he ain't effing with his old hoe, which is still pretty young, but you know what I'm talking about. Is that too far-fetched? No, it's not. Especially if you are a womanizer or you have toxic relationships and you're toxic in relationships. And come to think of it, since that Dear Blueface letter that we wrote, we're sorry, I have come to the conclusion that a lot of times he didn't just wake up and choose violence, okay? He wasn't just gangbanging on bacon. He was actually reacting to Chrisean whooping his ass and busting his ass upside the head with a bottle. Anytime somebody is busts you upside your head with a bottle and tries to pick the glass out and then gets a vacuum and tries to vacuum the rest of it out, and you sit there and let her, you better keep one eye open. You sleeping with the damn enemy. Okay? That's all I gotta say. You dumb Dora too, Blueface, because you put up with the shit. You entertained this hoe. So we blaming you too. We giving credit where credit is due, but the blame is still on you. Half of it, part of it. Okay? Because you guys fed off each other. And all we did was report the tea, the messy, the melee, the madness, the mayhem. Don't blame us. But like I said, y'all, you guys can see the red flags in this video alone. It's not too far-fetched to believe what happened and why they fell out. And she up here talking about the dog drowned. Are you sure? Yeah, that's Chrisean, Carmen. The dog drowned in the damn pool? She had to have drowned it or somebody. Because how does a dog drown in the pool? That is so sad, y'all. That is so sad. I didn't even know that. That's true. That's sad. Oh, you said yes, they found him in the pool dead. Oh my God. That makes me so sad. I didn't even know that. I was wondering what happened to that dog. Yeah, I think somebody had to do that allegedly on purpose. And the way she used to be throwing that dog around, that's the animal abuse. You done already turned me the wrong way. She used to go live and call him all kinds of nasty. Oh, she did? Now that I didn't know. I ain't never heard her talk about that dog in my life. That's shameful. You guys see? That's child endangerment. Children die from that. Yep, from that the most. Look at the dog, the bounty hunter's son. His son actually pop out his son and is in a psychiatric hold. I know, but who did it? Are you saying that I mean I heard and I know about it, but I'm not clear on it. So I thought it was Dog the bounty hunter pop out his son and now he's on a psychiatric hold. Is that what you mean? But the red flags are all in here, okay? These are what red flags look like, you guys. These are what red flags look like. Oh, you said I was on live when she was being abusive to Bonnie's baby? She was? This happened on live? Well, I'm glad that I admitted when I told y'all that I didn't know much about that. Remember? I said it was in and around. Why? Because I didn't really research that part. I have to have a gut feeling kind of when I just bring you guys that and I may get it wrong, but I have to have enough information and know that I can kind of bring it to y'all like, rah. But if I don't, I will let y'all know. I didn't even look into that really. But I've been hearing it. I've heard it, but I never looked it up, read it, or researched it myself. So I'm glad that I covered it. I'm glad I told y'all because I didn't even know that. What? Now, like I tell you guys, I didn't know about Chrisean until the Whack 100. She wrote the blood in Period Blood. I Love Blue Rock. Took off with his car. That's when I became aware of Chrisean Rock. Before, I learned anything before that after the fact. So Blue Girls Club, I was not watching. Okay, I've seen clips. I've watched a few episodes, but I was not actually, in it. Part of that movement. So I do want to let you guys know that. So that's why I be telling y'all, come with me in the chat, So I appreciate you guys filling in the blanks because I need that. Dang, you say I remember that the chat was saying stop her. So do I. Oh my God. Good morning, Melanin Mommy 510. You say good morning. Bonnie and Chrisean pulled a blicky on her son before. The girl is dangerous. Plus, Ronnie said she pulled one on his family member. Yeah, I remember that, as well as his aunt or mom. Yeah, now that I remember. Y'all don't see the red flags? Is it that far-fetched that this happened? What we gonna do? Just mark it down in the history books and keep it pushing, and then pay attention to all just the petty shit? Her getting kicked off streaming? No. Her still hooking up with Blueface? No. Her tattoos? No. We need to be talking about the crucial shit. Fuck. Because this is the exact thing they'll be saying. Oh, I wonder why didn't nobody say nothing. We did say something. I wonder why nobody did anything. Or we did. We're gonna be able to be over here and say we did. We fucking did. Right? I wonder how this happens. How does it get to this point? Like this. When you ignore red flags like this. When you look at Chrisean's pocket and you look at the background and you ignore it, and you ignore it, watch how she grabs it. And you ignore things like that. That's why. This is how it happens. This is how it starts. And you're welcome. We're going to have some dingbats after something happened. I tell you, it's going to be unalive, jail, or the hospital. That's how it always ends up. Okay? And while somebody in the hospital recuperating, your motherfucking ass going to be in jail. Again. These people love Mad Day. I keep telling y'all. And that's the worst day to show anybody what you're working with. You're irrational, you're emotional, you're caught up with yourself, your needs. We all can get there on Mad Day. I think we all go to that same spot, but it's just we know how to prioritize our lives, right? Because on Mad Day, if you have children, you still see them little mofos running around, right? You still gave them breakfast. You still dropped them off at school. You still stepped on one of their toys and damn near jammed your toe. This is to remind you of reality. Like, oh, I can't go off like this. I can't just go off on a tangent and start slapping hoes and busting at the ceiling because I have priorities. And these are often the things that we hear when people don't read the room. They don't choose their battles wisely and they choose to act on an emotion. And then what do they say? Anytime you see somebody getting arrested, well, can I call my mama? I gotta have somebody pick up my son. I gotta make it to work. I gotta go to work. Why was you thinking about that before? Dummy. So can we really feel sorry for people that choose to live their lives like this? Let me show you guys this picture that I'm talking about, okay? Because this is the red flag. This is the red flag. Dang, they found Blue Dog in the pool. She said he must have jumped in. Yeah, but I never heard of a dog drowning. Like, why would a dog drown? But you know what? Those kind of dogs, they kind of have trouble breathing, don't they, or something like that? I don't know. I just ain't never heard of a dog drowning. Oh, yes, the TV show Dog the Bounty Hunter's Son. Okay. You say Bonnie is working with Jessica, Ronnie's manager. That's how Ronnie found out about Jessica. Oh, okay. Sean lets intrusive thoughts guide her. Her sister whispering lies and foolishness in her ear. Exactly. Let me go ahead and show you guys this picture. Hold on. You say she is dangerous, and they say, why is Wendy afraid? Exactly. Shit, hell, I'm scared. She don't know nothing about me. I'm afraid. The fuck? I'm scared. All right? You don't know, she might get a whiff of one of these videos, catch us on one of our ignorant days, and girl, go off on our sister. LaShawn could get arrested for this clip farm right here, exactly. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, let me bring this picture up, and I did edit it. Hold on. Because it wasn't edited before, and I was feeling uncomfortable, but now I'm going to bring it up because I edited it now. I feel a little more appropriate. All right, let me go ahead and bring this picture up for you guys. You guys go ahead and take a look at this picture. And like I said, I'm bringing you a narrative that's already out there. As you guys can see, I'm bringing you this clip. I did not put this caption on here. All right, let me remove this comment. Thank you so much, Professor Honorable, for your input. Yeah, she does. She does think she's untouchable. All right, you guys go ahead and take a look at this picture. I'm also going to take down this banner so you guys can get the full view of this. And I want you guys to look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? And pills and potions will always cloud your judgment. Always. Don't let me have to show you the drunk clips. She didn't just start drinking with Blueface, y'all. He put her on Front Street, had her on blast, and made this a whole circus, and did exactly what he wanted to do. Not only build a platform for her, but him himself. He picked himself up by the bootstraps when he decided to use Chrisean to come up. Not saying that he wasn't in love with her in a funny kind of toxic-y kind of way. Yes, I think they were in love with each other. But at the same time, Chrisean looked like she can go move on just like that. I feel like in a way that was kind of fake. That little, it was more of an attachment, an obsession with Blueface than just true love and true loyalty and dedication. Because the way she flipping and flopping with all these NBAs and Roys and Jiggies and K Swabs out here, and who else that we ain't seen, girl, please. Girl, please. She could easily put Blueface on the back end of the roster. Okay. Now it may not be as toxic. She may not get fed. You know what I'm saying? Like she wants to be fed with all this dysfunction and stuff like that, because there's a special energy that her and Blueface have with that toxic energy, and people feed off each other like that, right? They were whipping each other's asses. I'm sure they were, you know what I'm saying, doing the vertical joyride, and then at the same time beating each other up. Okay, the whole damn family crazy. Okay, and Blueface is a different kind of crazy, but he allowed Chrisean and the clan and them kinfolk to drag him right on down to Hades with their ass, and I mean that figuratively. Okay, not in any religious form or fashion, but you guys know what I mean, right? When you take it low, we take it to hell. Not us, but them. All right? Not us, but them. I want you guys to take a look at this picture. This is another red flag. And look at the caption. Remember, this was already the narrative for this. Okay? My tinfoil hat was just tingling. And I decided to go up and pick it up and run with it because I feel like this is important, because this can trickle into other behaviors, other rumors, other things that are coming up, because we know there are rumors and then there are truths. Okay. It says, got the nerves to lie about Taseki, but you overgrown ass in the tub, NAKED, with Bonnie's 3-year-old son playing swimming. Now remember, this is a snapshot. I think it's from a video. We are only getting a snapshot into this original post. Okay? I think that's all we need. They also added Bonnie and said, you need your ass whooped. That's what they're saying on here. You need your ass whooped. Tell me that ain't the truth. And a lie ain't in us. She could get arrested for, yeah. She thinks she's bigger than the program, and that's going to be your downfall. Now, we know that the apple don't fall too far from the tree that you come from. And you've displayed in so many ways, girl, that you are high. Off what? I don't effing know. Okay? But you high. Okay? I don't know what you guys think about this picture. I think it's disgusting that she would even feel comfortable doing this. And I'm disgusted. I'm really like, You guys let me know what you guys think about it. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. And just like the video I just posted, the words that were coming out of her mouth were straight disgusting. And mind you, body language says a lot about somebody or a situation. Because I said, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, then what must a video be worth? This picture right here is worth 1,000 words. I've been in the hood my whole life, 42 years. I've never seen a woman with a pow pow. That's why Bonnie left Blue Girls Club. She felt her and her son were not safe. Whoa, you think so? You think so? This is crazy, y'all. This is a red flag waving. She is a gangster, and the police at the same time. That's scary. Exactly. So she can go off on you and tell on you in one breath. Because she has some ties to somebody. And this was before, whatever, if you want to call this the fame, definitely not a household name. Okay? Because it's a few areas outside of the hip hop culture, outside of the messy on these social media streets, that know Chrisean. Okay? When I didn't have my car, I have a car now, but when I didn't have a car, just recently within the past year and a half, 2 years, even before she went to, was she in jail? I think she was in jail. I don't know. I think it was in and around that time. I used to ask the drivers, like, because I used to be doing stories. Sometimes I would be on live and I would ask them, I'd be like, Chrisean Rock? And I would ask all ages. I'd be like, oh, he look a little older. Let me see if he knows. He'd be like, no. Older Asian guy. And then I asked a young Black woman. I think the Black woman knew. But then again, I did ask a young Black woman and she didn't. She was telling me how she was in school and and all this stuff. And I asked her, I was like, do you know Chrisean Rock? She was all, Chrisean Rock? I was like, yeah, Blueface, the rapper. And she didn't really even know Blueface. So no, girl, you are not a household name. Okay? You are not a household name. But you probably will be, but not for the reasons that you want. And that's the fucked up part. That's the messed up part. You say Jessica has a channel, and she said Ronnie told her he was in fear for his life. And I believe it. This is all tied together. You don't get called the sit-up queen for nothing. Okay? You're not just bouncing around with different men, and there's nothing wrong with being out there mingling and being young, but there is a thin line between living your 20s, your little young life, and being a horror. Okay? There is a difference. It's all in how you carry yourself. And I would use Lori Harvey as an example, but I can't because I don't know how she moved behind the scenes. You see how everybody's acting like Wendy Ortiz acting like an angel. Girl, we got your back, but yeah. You're no angel. Okay? We see you. So, with that in mind, what do you guys think about this picture? What's up, Karen? Welcome, Karen 757 NNBA. What is up? Good afternoon, hostess in chat. Thank you so much for coming in with that energy. We greatly appreciate that. Now, you guys know I do have memberships now. We are monetized, okay? And I am so happy. Thank you guys so much for giving me the watch time hours that I needed in order to do that. So if you guys want to grab a membership, remember there's 2 memberships. You could be an all-star for $1.99 or a VIP for a few dollars more. And we can light up the chat and make it a green chat. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Now, this picture. Along with what I just showed you, let y'all know that something ain't right. Right? And this is what displayed online. This is what is displayed online. Now, I really don't know the full of what's going on in this picture. And I don't even know if that's Bonnie Lachey. I'm just assuming that's Bonnie because she was added and, that's her son. But I'm not even too sure, because it's blurry. You see how it kind of is blurry? But either way it goes, you guys, this is why some people's mind is in the gutter. And this is the very reason why people will not level up. Sometimes people are in the cesspool of thinking, a cesspool of behavior. Now, like I said, this picture, you guys let me know what you guys think about this. I don't know. I mean, I just told you what I think. I'm the one who edited it. So obviously I see it as inappropriate. Ain't no reason for you to be in that tub. Now she Christian and gangster and a gangster. Yes, girl. Just confusion. Okay? Just confusion. But yeah, y'all, you guys let me know what you think about all this, because I always tell you, when they push record, although it's supposed to be real and raw and authentic, it's not. It's tailored. People are always going to put their best foot forward. Even when you step out of your house, for the most part, if you're going to the store or whatever, you at least brush your teeth and wash your face. You know what I'm saying? Put a cute little hat on and, you know what I'm saying? Make sure ain't no crust in your lips and, you may even put a little lotion on your hands. Make sure you ain't ashy. So no one is really ever just, I woke up like this. Very rare. Okay, you got them out there. But, I mean, every 18-year-old in the world, every 21-year-old in the world should be able to wake up and do that. But you know what I'm talking about. Try to put your best foot forward. So there's always a layer over this. The real tea comes in when the camera cuts. Okay? And a lot of your faves are not doing fly shit when the camera cuts. They're doing foul shit. They're being a menace to society. Okay? They are not up to par. Some of them are living miserable lives. Some of their lives are in shambles. And I believe that Chrisean is suffering in one way, shape, or form, whether she's having meltdowns. I mean, it can't be fun, I will admit, to have a large sector of society on social media demanding that you take care of your child and quit putting the camera in our faces and you're doing mundane shit when we're asking you for relevancy. Some people can be cruel. They're not like us, right? They're not like us. They're not like us. Or they can, bring the noise without offending anybody, without stepping on anybody's toes. Simple, raw POVs and solutions. And we want to point out the truth on top of that. Because, bro, we have what we call common sense. Don't let me pull up Captain Obvious. Because Captain Obvious lives here. We will never get rid of Captain Obvious, and I will continue to drag common sense into 2026. And my chat is definitely smarter than a fifth grader. All right? Okay? So you're gonna have to come with something a little more than that. Carmen, that's gonna be Lishawn's next album, a Christian and a gangster. Girl, this is crazy, you guys. This is crazy. He said, did I tell you in high school that she was sentenced to a year to a mental institution for allegedly unaliving May Ann? Yes, but when I looked up Shepherd Pratt, I could see that it was some type of rehabilitation center or something like that for teens and stuff like that. I saw that, but of course it would be sealed. You know what I'm saying? It would be nothing that I would be able to look up. But I believed you. And I did try to look into it. I did look up the Shepherd Pratt. I think it's spelled with two Pratt is spelled with two T's, and then I think Shepherd is spelled with double consonants too as well. But I did look that up. But of course, I wouldn't be able to find anything. And thank God, right? Thank God, because that protects children. But I do believe you. Wow. And when she breaks down, when we do catch a glimpse of her breaking down, which this goes on a lot, y'all, off camera. If we see her break down the way that she breaks down on camera, you can bet your bottom dollar that it's probably 10 times worse when she's not on camera. Let's just be real. She's probably battling mentally, probably battling, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally, unresolved trauma. Like, let me go ahead and take this picture down. But this is what we're looking at, y'all. Okay? This is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at. And her behavior is straight clownery. On that video that I just showed you on the stream that just happened, not even 2 weeks ago. Okay, that's most recent clownery. Because fame is a slippery slope. Okay, and why would I even go further into the video? Because there's another pattern of behavior. That is the reason why I went further into that video. I wanted to show you that this woman displays this online and is not shy about it. And that's the scary part. Okay, that's the scary part. Now, like I told you, more and more people are going to start coming out and speaking out, not even necessarily against Chrisean. People are going to start coming out and speaking out on Chrisean because they are realizing that there is a problem. Now, you realize that I didn't say speaking against, right? What we are against is the behavior, the ignorant behavior. What we are against is the neglect. What we are against is the blatant ignorance of responsibility that we are seeing right before our eyes, in front of our faces. And y'all want to get mad at us. We're bringing you a narrative that is already out there, but makes sense. And we're making it make sense. And you want to be mad at us. You want to be mad at me in my chat. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. All right? That's crazy work. Where do you think this is headed, you guys? Where do you think this is headed? Now, she just got kicked off a stream, right? Another stream, right? With Playboy Max. We don't know if that was a setup or not. It's clear that Wendy Ortiz didn't know what the F was going on, okay? She looked like she always clueless. But then again, she be on her shit. She be on it. But it's clear that she didn't know that Chrisean is there. And it's clear that even though she be talking her little yin yang and talking out the side of her neck on her in the safety of her own home or her own stream or, you know, around the people that she know are going to protect her, girl, you be talking big shit. Okay? You be poking the bear. So don't be surprised if the bear poke back. I wouldn't trust them at all. None of them. You already know what I've told Chrisean. Chrisean, when you go over there to Zeus, girl, you better keep your head on the end of the swivel, hope. because it's going to be a setup somewhere, okay? Somebody somewhere best beware my crew. You better keep that song in your head, okay? I'm just telling you. I don't care where you are, you better keep your head on the swivel. With Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer is a household name too. Yeah. Are you going to be a household name for the right reasons? For the reasons that you want to be a household name, to be adored and admired and uplifted? No, not on this road. Not on this road, girly. Okay? Not on this road, doll face. All right? And like I said, people are going to start speaking out. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to show you guys a clip of just that. Now, before I show you this clip, let me give you a little context. You guys remember 4th of July. You guys remember the 4th of July, right? I wish I could pull it up on something on 4th of July. Hold on, we got a little time. I was trying to keep it in within the hour to make the lives a little bit shorter. But hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna bring up. I'm pretty sure I can look up TikTok 4th of July, just so we can get a picture, okay? Because I need this context, and I need to show you this context first before I even show you the video that is going to prove my point when I say that people are going to start speaking out on Chrisean, not against her. And you can speak for Chrisean. There's plenty of people that are speaking for Chrisean. She does have a fan base. She does have supporters, okay? We see that plain as day, plain as the nose on our faces. We're not talking about that, okay? Let me go ahead and pull this up. And I want that for her, you know? I just don't want them to be delusional in their ways because nobody wins. It may look good, it may feel good, but at the end of the day, nobody wins. Nobody wins. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Chrisean. 4th of July. Now, wasn't that when she had Junior out on the 2 feet from the tide? He could have possibly got swept away. Was that the day? 4th of July? Because remember, she attended the games party and she was also seen with Lemmy. I don't know if they were at the same party, but you remember at the same time on the 4th of July, she was also seen with Lemmy. So she was making her rounds. She was making her rounds. Oh my God. Why did it put Chrisean? Hold on, y'all. She was making her rounds, y'all. Okay. And I'm pretty sure some of those rounds included some rounds of alcohol. Okay. And some other shit. If you ask me, I'm going to always say that because the medical leak really hit the nail on the head, even if it was not true. We haven't proven it. We've given narrative. We've given, you know, what we believe may have happened, could have happened, but nothing has been substantiated. Chrisean, I don't think has ever spoke out on it, which says a lot. Silence speaks volumes. Sometimes silence speaks louder than me. You know what I'm saying? Louder than speaking out. So hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead. And I just want to refresh your memory of what Chrisean was doing on the 4th of July. Let me see if I can bring this up. Yeah, it's a couple of times. Hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead and bring this up. I'm going to bring up TikTok for you guys so you guys will be able to see this. You said the tub pic looks like the blood right to selling your soul. To selling your soul. I know she was looking kind of witchery there, wasn't she? Hold on, you guys. Let me take this picture down. And like I say, she better watch her back. that there are people around you, girl, that are going to start spilling the flies on the wall are going to start spilling the tea. Okay, those are the people that are probably going to speak out, speak against you. But there are going to be randoms because you're everywhere. I don't know why you think you're isolated in a bubble. People can't see you. You have valet. You got other people that are at the venue with you when you go to a restaurant, when you're at the mall, when you're walking through the store, when you stop at a convenience store. There's always someone watching. If not a camera, the cashier, the people that are in line, the innocent bystanders, okay? The gangster, the killer, and the dope dealer. Now, let me go ahead and bring up TikTok for you guys right quick. And I want to just get you to remember what Chrisean was doing on the 4th of July, that specific day. So we're going to go to TikTok. I'm going to show you a few videos. And then we will get to the video that I wanted to show you before I let you guys go, okay? Now, let me go ahead and pull this up so we can be reminded of exactly what Chrisean was doing out here in these social media streets on the 4th of July, y'all. Now, you may want to ask where Junior is, just right off camera, okay? Like when she was hanging out the window with her ratchet ass friend, DJ Skylo, I wouldn't be shocked if Junior was right there in the seat. You feel me? They are just that reckless, that careless, I think. Now, does it happen 24 hours? If they are willing to look like this and be like this on camera, can you guys imagine what's going on behind closed doors? We can apply that to our own lives, right? We don't spill everything when we come online and, complain of every headache and toothache and problem and missed bills and, you know what I'm saying, worry and stress and medical evaluations and diagnosis. We don't do that. We don't bring all of our emotions and our problems and our turmoil and, our Jekyll and Hyde type personality to this social media. We're different. Maybe not that different, but you're different. No matter how real you are from the person that you are on when you're on, right? When you push record rather than when you're off. Come on now. We have to take that. We have to take that, right? Y'all got to give that to me. All right, so let's go into this TikTok, you guys. And I will get to your comments too as well. Hold on. All right, so let's get to this TikTok. And I'm going to show you just a few clips of what Chrisean was doing on 4th of July.
Light it! Light it!
Are you serious?
Are you why you? I was vlogging.
Are you streaming?
No, I'm vlogging.
Okay, that's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's okay. What are you doing?
I swear to God, she sounds like somebody old ass uncle, don't she? Don't that laugh make you think of somebody old ass auntie? Damn, girl. Every time she laughs, I just think of somebody old ass uncle. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. Now you can say that about me. I don't give a damn, girl. No, just loud. But that's her laugh. That's her laugh. I'm just being funny with it. But I ain't being funny with what I just showed y'all. I'm dead serious. I'm serious as a mofo heart attack. Okay. You said I heard about the Asian lady that was beat to death. Oh my God. See, now I'm gonna be writing this down. So is Charles Manson, but I wouldn't want that. Exactly. I'm a household name. So, bitch, Charles Manson. The fuck? The hell? Damn, helter skelter asshole. Yo, look, you don't want to be named. You don't want to be here for the wrong reasons now. All publicity ain't good publicity. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Some ill-gotten gain is no ill-gotten gold is no one's gain. The fuck? Yes, clock T, Karen. I get it. LaShawn gets upset and calls people weird when the situation interaction is not going the way that she wants or thinks. Exactly. All right, so let me get to this video, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to show a couple of them. I'll be back.
Videos of the 4th of July celebration surface showing her aiming the fireworks and some of the bystanders. I want y'all to watch this video and tell me what she out of. Fans are going in on Chrisean Rock at the videos of the 4th of July celebration surface showing her aiming the fireworks and some of the bystanders. I want y'all to watch this video and tell me was she out of pocket or just having fun. Let's go.
And you literally burnt me on fire tonight. Like,
all right. Well, you seen it there. You know how the 4th of July is in the South, or even probably where you from. Sometimes we have firework wars where you aim the poppers at each other. I have seen this before. But drop it down in the comments if you know how dangerous this could be or some of the effects that this should cause, or was she too old to be playing like this? Because we did this when we were teenagers. So drop it down in the comments. I want to know what you think. As always, it's your boy AOG King Sock. I love my supporters. Lego.
Look, I'm telling you, it's a guy right there.
let me see. Let me see.
Bro, it's okay. Ice
For real.
You don't want me to call Ice. Hey,
Where?
Chrisean. Here, Chrisean.
Where?
Chrisean, here. I got some.
Are you okay, sir? Are you okay, sir?
No, let's just keep it quiet, please.
Hey,
Nah.
you gonna keep it quiet 4th of July, buddy.
Why you got your gun?
I know we all got guns. We all got guns. So
Bro, it's okay. Ice.
For real.
You don't want me to call Ice. You don't want me to call Ice.
So why you got your gun?
What you want to do?
We all got guns. Do you want me to call Ice? Do you want me to call Ice?
I'm calling the police.
You'll be at
I'm calling the
Alligator.
police.
You'll be at Alligator Argate.
Where is the gun? Let me see.
Do you want to
He got it. He came to threaten us.
Hey, don't die tonight, man. Jesus loves you, sir. Don't die tonight.
Damn. Who's gonna protect our security guard? All right. It's the devil. Stop doing that. Sir, have a blessed night. Body T. Look at her nail and her toe. Look, Body T. Look at her nail and her toe. Alright, I'm the only one that came in the facility, but look. They get cold in like 10 minutes. Everybody gonna be cold with me. Look, Buddy T. Look at her nails and her toes. Buddy T. Amber, it's T. Alright, I'm the only one that came in the facility, but look. They get cold in like 10 minutes. Everybody gonna be cold with me. Look, Buddy T. Every day some news. Bro, I'm sleeping with my nigga right now.
Now, look, y'all, the last clip, she may not necessarily be on the 4th of July, but y'all get what I'm saying. You guys get the point, okay? You guys definitely get the point of what I'm trying to say. Now, do y'all think that she is acting her age or her shoe size? Because somebody in the comments says she acting like she 10. Somebody in the comments says she acting like she 10. Okay? I don't know if you guys think she's acting her age or her shoe size. Let me know. Okay? I don't know if anyone else saw the same thing, but those things were you know. Carmen, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, y'all. All right, so now I'm going to take this down. I'm going to show you what I mean by people are going to start to speak out. And let me go ahead and take this down. You say, I'm not crazy, so I pray for every chat and creator when we talk about her. Amen. And thank God I'm blessed and highly favored. Okay, I don't have to lift a nail, nor a finger, nor a pinky, y'all. You guys are safe over here. Don't trip. I got enough faith for us. I have enough protection for everybody in here. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, I come on here locked and loaded with the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and God. Okay, I come locked and loaded with the Trinity, and I have enough protection, enough prayer, enough grace, blessing, favor, and mercy for every last one of you. I promise you. Okay? I promise you. I can share it and still be overflowing with the goodness that God has given me. Okay? And the protection of my angels and the Holy Spirit, of course. You guys don't have to blink. Y'all ain't got to breathe. Don't move a finger. I got you. I got you. Trust me. All right? I got a favor that gets a favor that gets a favor. Okay? I kind of got the inside scoop, y'all. I got all y'all. Every last one of you. That's how much faith I have. That's how much protection I have. I have enough to share. Don't thank me, though. All right. Thank my Savior, Jesus Christ. All right. So let's keep going. All right. So let me bring this down for you guys. Anonymous reports welcome. She says she's going to keep thinking she's above everyone when God sets her down. Let's hope then she gets humbled and not put in a... Yeah, you know, I just hate to see what you know, the crash and burn, like the other side. Like there's so many options, but the downside is just literally sucks, right? But when you want to walk around every freaking day like your life is an episode of baddies, this is what makes people think that your growth is stunted. You think you're on repeat with the baddies. And, you know, I don't know when she's going to learn that she can't walk around and just beat up people and threaten people and be talking to people all crazy and, you know, talking about people out in a race, blanketing a whole race and speaking on people like that, because everybody's not going to be so kind. Some people are literally going to take that and run with it. And just like nobody can tell us how to feel, right? We have a right to our POV. So does everybody else. And, you know, everybody else's temperament and levels and how far their ceiling is. Everybody's different, y'all. You know, and you know, like your mom would always say, you're going to run into somebody, you're going to meet your match one day. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a real smart mouth. Yeah, you're going to run into the wrong person, girl. You're going to run into the wrong person. But let me go ahead and show you guys this video. Hold on. I'm trying to take this down. Okay. Yeah, girl, you can't be doing this, you know. And you be loud and proud with it and you expect no kickback. You expect no retaliation. Like, girl. You say like Sean laughs like China. Yeah, she does. They got that raspy. She sound like somebody uncle. I'm telling you. Not no auntie. Fuck a auntie. Girl, you sound like somebody uncle. But that's your laugh, girl. I'm just keying off of it. You know what I'm saying? People talk about my voice, my laugh, you know, from time to time. I don't trip off of it. You say Chrisean says, Chrisean, she's a psychopath. She has 2 unalive bodies under her jacket. Y'all, somebody said Chrisean is 10 in the head. Let me go ahead and show you guys this video. You guys go ahead and take a look at this video. Now, this video, to give you a little bit of context, it seems as if it was an employee that worked at the hotel in and around, I guess Chrisean was staying at, visiting. I don't know. But she was at this BI, okay, on the 4th of July. And this employee, I don't know what capacity he works at this luxury hotel because he said it's in Hollywood somewhere. He said he spotted Chrisean with Junior. And this is why I want to bring this to you guys. You guys listen to what he has to say. It's self-explanatory, okay? Y'all are going to catch on real quick. Take a look, and I'll be back.
Story time, and this is actually about Chrisean. So I work at a hotel in Hollywood, story time, and this is actually about Chrisean. So Chrisean stayed at the hotel that I work at, and a little incident happened where I believe she had her kid with some guys, and the guys decided to like smoke some weed outside and have the baby around them while they were smoking. And obviously that's not right. So property management came up and started arguing with them, saying that this is not right. So this was crazy. That's like the first thing I'm hearing about her. And then later that night, I see her walk in with her child. Mind you, it's 4th of July, around 2 or 3 a.m. And homegirl is effed up. Like, what I'm telling you, she's effed up. Like, she cannot walk. She had her kid with her. Mind you, there's something wrong. I think we all know that already. Crazy.
Now, before I play that again, did you get all that? Did you get all that? He said he saw Chrisean 3, 4 o'clock in the morning after she had made her rounds, went to the games party, hung out with Zeus, Lemmy, put Scotty with the body and Lemmy on blast, all outside with Amber Rose, all over the damn place. And came home drunk as a skunk, high as Cooter Brown on pills and potions. And I use that term heavily. Okay? She had Junior with her. He said she was high as drunk out of whatever was going on. She had checked out. She was drunk off her ass. Zoned out, zonked out, faded, whatever you want to call it. Loaded, sparked, on one, high as fuck. Welcome, Melissa. Yes. What's up, Melis? You said we did this pre-teens and teens. At 25, I was a grown woman, mother, of course. Some of us have common sense. Like, even if it's more than common sense, because common is not so common. For me to even use that, it's just a mere reference. Because what is common sense, right? Just nature, just instinct. To step up to the plate and do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, you do know right from wrong. We are equipped with that. Even when we grow up in the most toxic environment, we know when something doesn't feel good. Right? So, this is what this man said. And then the man said he saw her drunk with Junior. Y'all, this is what we're looking at. This is exactly what we're looking at. Let me play this for you. Yeah, she's acting her shoe size. That's what I'm saying, y'all. She doesn't act like she's 25, about to be 26, I'm pretty sure, with her pacifier wearing self. Out here with a whole pacifier, but the baby missing. The baby who's the child who's the pacifier is supposed to be for, which I don't know why he would have. Well, I guess she's wearing it now because he's older. Maybe he doesn't use that pacifier anymore. So she's kind of using it as her own jury because what does it cost? $40K, something like that. She ain't getting rid of it. But to always have it in her mouth, it just seems unsanitary to me. It seems unnecessary. I don't know. It kind of grosses me out when I see it in her mouth. Like, then she drops it and pick it back up. Like, girl, that's jewelry, like, that your lips is resting on. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let's listen to what he had to say again, because maybe the first time you didn't catch it. Okay? Maybe the first time you did not catch it. Hold on.
Sean. So I work at a hotel in Hollywood, story time, and this is actually about Chrisean. So Chrisean stayed at the hotel that I work at, and a little incident happened where I believe she had her kid with some guys, and the guys decided to like smoke some weed outside and have the baby around them while they were smoking. And obviously that's not right. So property management came up and started arguing with them, saying that this is not right. So this was crazy. That's like the first thing I'm hearing about her. And then later that night, I see her walk in with her child. Mind you, it's 4th of July, around 2 or 3 a.m. And homegirl is effed up. Like, what I'm telling you, she's effed up. Like, she cannot walk. And she had her kid with her. Mind you, there's something wrong. I think we all know that already. Crazy. Sean.
So you saw this employee, he claims to work at the hotel that she was at or whatever establishment she was at. He claims to have worked there. I'm inclined to believe him. We don't know this person, okay? So everything is allegedly. You guys are looking at the video just like me. Not that far-fetched that he's an employee and he's spilling the beans, okay? Somebody just saw her walking in the Northbridge Mall by herself. There's a video out there. You guys can go look it up. She's walking through the mall by herself. Okay, so it's not that far-fetched for this to be happening. I believe it. I totally believe this. I do not believe that this is a joke in any way, shape, or form. And I believe him. I really do. Okay? I do. You said, Chrisean, she can't be a streamer. Welcome, Rena. Thank you so much for tapping in with Bonet TV. You guys, make sure you smash that like button. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to become a member, grab your membership, okay? And there's 2 memberships. You can get the All-Stars, which is $1.99, or you can get the VIP, which is a few dollars more. We appreciate it if you would make the chat green. Light it up, light it up. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for tapping in with me and making it make sense together. Okay, you know I'm here to engage, inform, and entertain, and I hope I did all of that. I always like to give you guys another perspective, all right, and really draw out the truth and then weigh everything else. And I think this is a good sentiment that we can end on because this is how I feel. And then I think that Crazy Goose said, I'm willing to forgive her only if she has nothing to do with Ronnie's unaliving and starts taking care of Junior. I could live with that too as well. Okay? I have no animosity or hate towards Chrisean at all. But girl, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to be the one to let you know, okay, and call you out. And then I'm going to be the same person that will be there to pick you up and scoop you up. See, most people will put you out there, put you on blast, and their intent on talking about you or letting you know, hey, girl, you know, you're not moving right out here. Hey, girl, they looking at you like you crazy. Girl, you out here looking a little, you ain't, girl. We know you can do better, right? And the intent behind that is I'll also be here when you decide that you want to do right. See, that's different from others when their intent is to see you go down, to see you be destroyed, to watch you crumble. And they just want a good kiki and a laugh. So that takes discernment, girl. You be from one child of God to another now. I'm not speaking foreign language to you, girl. You shove it down our throats that you are a child of God. So if you're a child of God, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Even if my chat doesn't know, you know. From one child of God to another. Y'all use it just because I say I'm a child of God. What does that mean? As far as me being better than somebody, me not being responsible for my behavior, like, does that give me some type of excuse for not being a human? Am I above somebody? I may be more spiritually enlightened. I may be more blessed. I may be all of that. But when it comes to worldly things, I still got to get up and wash my face, brush my teeth, wash my ass. I still got to come where people respect. I can't be out here on these streets acting like Chrisean. None of us can. Anybody in this chat right now, if you walked around acting in this way, what would happen? What you think would happen? And some of y'all got good jobs. Some of y'all got fine families, beautiful children. Really? Like, you feel me? The rules apply to all of us. You have to be able to shake a lawyer's hand just like you shake a homeless person's hand. That homeless person deserves just as much respect until further notice. Now, once somebody disrespects you or show you who they are, then you take the precautions to separate yourself and chin check their ass. But until then, the same respect you give a lawyer, it's the same human respect you should give a homeless person. That's just how it is, y'all. But like I said, there's going to be people out there that's going to talk. You already hear what he said. He gave us a bird's eye view, baby. Was he a fly on the wall? Fuck no. But he did give us a bird's eye view. And sometimes that's enough. Okay? He was an onlooker. And he told us that he was an observer. And what he observed, girl, can be put into a file. they can build a case on you. All right? She playing with fire out here, y'all. Fuck Wendy Ortiz. Fuck these streamers. Fuck this streaming. Everything that she trying to do, girl, you better get your priorities together. Because like I said, people are going to start coming out and speaking out, period. This man right here don't have a dog in the fight. This man right here don't have a dog in the fight. You said, remember King Von? People really like doing stuff to people. However, like Von, he met his match. Yeah, he was out here. Yep. You guys have to look at the real. You can still have empathy. You can still show love. You can still give condolences. But don't you guys ignore the truth. Because if the truth hurts, what do they say? Go to church. And I think that's exactly why Chrisean be in the front, in the pews, the front pews. Because the truth fucking hurts. The truth hurts. That's just how I feel. But as far as Chrisean goes, she is always the victim. She is never the abuser. Okay? She gets in her emotions. She flashes out. She flashes out on her family, her friends, with people that she knows on the red carpet, the hairstylist, her sisters. The bitch is a powder keg. And I'm only saying bitch because you're acting like one. And y'all, and people be thinking this shit is funny. But people like that display themselves like that in public and are crash outs. I mean, they're in public, they are crash outs behind the scenes. They are crash outs because they're overcompensating. That's what that is, y'all. When you're constantly battling your conscience, when you're constantly pushing down shame and humiliation and regret and guilt, this is the reaction. And this is just my opinion, right? It could be something else. But when people act like this, I've learned, and they display themselves like this in public, they are complete crash outs behind the scenes. They are having mini meltdowns every hour on the hour, putting a little 10 on the 2, right? And if it's quiet enough and they're alone enough to sit with their own thoughts, they can have a full mental breakdown. They can have a full mental breakdown. Anonymous says Chrisean has 3 bodies. She was put in Shepherd Pratt in Baltimore, and she unalived a woman around the same time. What are we dealing with? What are we dealing with, y'all? This may be more than we can even handle. Because some of the people that come through on this channel has probably finally found their saving grace and are able to speak out. And I believe a couple of y'all actually know Chrisean. Don't reveal it. Don't say anything. But I truly feel that a couple of y'all know a little bit insider scoop. So I'm inclined to believe a little bit of everything. Or most of the things that are said in my chat. But yeah, y'all, people like this are having full meltdowns. You best believe it. You better believe it. Okay? And we cannot forget where Chrisean comes from. They all crazy. They all act out on emotions. And to have them all together in one room is insanity. Do you guys remember the episode when her whole family was on there? And Blueface got woo-wopped in the side of his face by her daddy? Looking like a drunkard. Decades of abuse. And even in that clip, I think it was Blueface was like, oh, so you got to hit somebody or you got to hit a woman or whatever. And he was like, hell yeah, she was hella disrespectful. That right there, you deserve a smack for that. Now, do I feel that it was right for Blueface to cock his hand back to Kansas and do a sprint and knock Chrisean's father out and leave him bloody and on the ground? Hell no. Hell no. I don't. But did he deserve it? Hell yeah. If you did those things that Chrisean said just off the bat, okay, you deserve that. You definitely did. And I'm sure it brought a lot of satisfaction to your victims, which are your own children. Right? Well, you know, Chrisean is going to be loyal to her man. You know what I'm saying? And she's probably not that close to her father the way he be online dragging her. But y'all, let me show you. Okay, I'm just gonna be the reminder that you need. All right, so I can show you how. Is this it? Let me see. Let me show you the clan of crazy. Okay, when your kinfolk act like this on Mad Day, everybody crashing out, there's no hope. There is little to no hope. It's gonna take a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. All right, to get through. So these are some hard heads out here, and a lot of people are set in their ways. Go ahead and take a look. This ain't nothing y'all ain't never seen before, and I hope I chose the right clip. But if you see a bunch of crazy and collusion and chaos and madness and mayhem going on with every motherfucking family member in this family, this is the right clip. All right, let's go.
For me, I do the most for you. Yeah, you do. And I do like a little bit of the most for you. No, you did behind the scenes most. Yeah, not the social media shit. But damn, what's that on your neck, though? You like it? What? What's that on your neck, though? Your face, nigga. So when they see me, they see you.
Y'all, I apologize. Look, I'm gonna find the clip that I want y'all to see about the family on that episode, but I also brought this clip up too because this is an old video that I did. I'm taking you back to the hood like K-Swiss. All right, but this is, if you guys have never seen the fight between Chrisean and Callie. Remember, Chrisean got in a fight with Carlissa because Carlissa was throwing things at her and allegedly threw a bottle at her. Why did she throw a bottle at her? Because I guess Chrisean had been living in Blueface's house at one time. They were all together at one time, all getting along. I just want to let you guys know that. And the dog kept on pooping every damn where. Carlissa got tired of it and was like, I guess, went off, like, pick up your, dog's book, shit. I'm tired of this, woo, 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 and started throwing things at Chrisean. I mean, not maybe throwing things, but she did throw a glass or something, some type of vase or glass or a bottle at Chrisean. And this doesn't warrant her going off whooping somebody mama ass. But that's what happened, y'all. Okay. But the day after that, Callie went back over to Blueface, or I guess confronted Chrisean and Blueface, because remember, in that fight, they said that Blueface's friends also jumped in. Do you guys remember that? Remember, Blueface's friends was allegedly jumped in too. Now, I do not have the footage of Carlissa because I think that happened within the house and there was no coverage. But I do have when Chrisean mollywopped Callie and she peed herself. All right, you guys go ahead and take a look at this video, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get the other clip that I wanted to show you guys, and I will be right back with my commentary. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Blueface is just in and out with these females. 1 minute he's in love with them, the next minute he kicking them out. Now, not only did Chrisean go and get a full face tattoo that took up damn near her whole neck of Blueface, but she also managed somehow to get into a brawl, y'all, a fight, y'all, a scuffle, y'all. They squabbed with Blueface mama, who claims that her own son, blacked her eye. And Chrisean in the video has mollywopped his sister, and she ended up pissing herself. Now, that's not coming from me. That is coming from her. Now, I'm going to let y'all watch this fight, right? But the mama has something to say, and the sister has something to say. And if you're wondering who's unconscious on the ground right next to her, that is her husband, okay? They both took to their social medias. So y'all go ahead and check it out, and I'll be back with my commentary. Now, in the aftermath, the mom goes on and the sister go on and say, first of all, she says that Chrisean can never come around her anymore. She also says that she will never, ever forgive him. And the sister has some harsh words as well. You guys go ahead and check out what they did. They both took to their Instagram, social media. With such low down behavior, I would not put it past Blueface to have given his mama that black eye. And you know why? After this conversation you hear with him, with Chrisean, it sounds like he's trying to get her to take all the blame for beating both their asses. What y'all think?
No, wait. I'm recording.
Let me be proper.
Right. My mom's still staying at my house, talking about I beat her up. With her husband there.
I beat her up.
Why you beat my sister up though?
I don't even know what she was doing. Like,
She just pulled up for a fight, huh?
her nigga fucking pulled my hair and hit me. What you talking about?
Yeah, I know. So good though. You did your shit though. They crying wolf right now though. They talking about I beat him up.
How they cry wolf? My family didn't get to him yet. Babe, what's
They
going
crying wolf
on?
because they saying I beat them up. I physically touched them. Even though you just whooped them out, so they like.
Man, I couldn't lynch you. Why do you have to be in handcuffs?
Right? I damn near went to jail.
I can't lynch you. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, so what's the plan? Because
There ain't no
they're at
plan.
your house.
They,
When you
they,
go
they
home.
can stay there. They can have a house.
No,
They
I
taking
don't go
shit.
home. Can you do
They
that?
can have a house. They talking about I beat them up. That don't even make sense.
If it's up to you. If this is the path that you want to take, the footsteps that you want to follow in and emulate, if you look up to stuff like this, so be it. This is what you want to follow, where your man or your girl is fighting your mama and molly-whopping your sister in a driveway of luxury cars. I mean, the sight, it don't even make sense to me. I won't go too deep. I just want y'all to see what went down. I don't know, but I know I'm popping. So make sure you leave your comments. Let's start a conversation and talk to me nice. I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, you know the vibes. So you guys saw that video, okay? And that's what went down. That is what went down. Let me show you this one more video. Now, so, crazy goose. She said, so Chrisean is a serial killer? That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. That is what it's looking like, y'all. That is what it's looking like. Is this why they named her the setup queen? And this came from Baltimore, right? Even her best friend, her ex-best friend, AJ, spoke out. Ronnie spoke out. She streamed today and was cooking. It was gross. I bet she was digging and stuff. Now, I did see the screenshot of that. I'm going to look that up, too. I like to be surprised, you guys. I don't want to be up her ass, okay? I can't. I know y'all not asking that of me, okay, to follow her in and out. I know y'all ain't asking me. You can't be asking me to do that. And we still monetize, and we can't. Okay, I will go crazy if I follow that woman. I will go crazy. All right. But I am going to peep that out because you said that. I mean, I do look at the highlights, y'all. I just don't follow her. I'm probably never going to be getting firsthand, her catching her lives. I probably will never be getting firsthand information, like basically being there when she goes live. I probably won't be that person. That's why I always say we may not break the news, but we sure can talk about it. Okay? Because the truth don't go nowhere. Just because we don't catch it right when it comes out, we can always find a discussion within the tea, within the messy on these streets, and bring about some clarity to the situation. I think I've heard somebody say that before. So, yeah, y'all. You say, best believe I have the insider scoop. I've told nothing but the truth. I can't be bought. Money is no issue to me. I'll keep exposing her. Shout out. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Yeah, I already know. Somebody on here. It's not that. Why is that far-fetched? Right? Now, there is a sector of society that knows Chrisean, like we all do. And if you are in the entertainment, the gossip, the latest trending pop culture, hip-hop culture, 9 times out of 10, you're going to know who Chrisean is. Okay? I mean, we're great in numbers, but household, like worldwide, like even nationwide, no, girl. No. No, girl. Blueface ain't even nationwide. Not everybody know who Blueface is, okay? Especially in the newer generations, in any generation. I'm not even going to point anybody out. Because I wouldn't even say the newer generation because that's where the fan base is. The fan base is mostly children. I'm not even going to lie. Where did she go to perform? Didn't she go to a high school? Didn't she not go to a high school? Yeah. So I take that back. Because if anybody, her fans are going to know. And who are her fans? Who is her core fan base? You tell me. When she going to perform at a high school. You say, I be feeling bad for Lyshawn because her family failed her. I see Lyshawn thinks her behavior is acceptable because no one around her is holding her. No one around her has been held accountable. Say it again. Please say it again for the bitches in the back. Professor, please say that again for them. As a matter of fact, you have set me up for my next clip because this is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to see crazy. Y'all want to see unruly behavior. This is the most dysfunction I've seen in one scene in my freaking life. Okay? Let me see. I think I have it where I can share the screen on this. Because, sometimes it's a clip and sometimes, hold on, let me see, y'all. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let's go here. I think I already have it queued up. Y'all gonna watch this clip and you gonna agree with me. Blueface is included. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw his fine ass under the bus. I don't know about being so fine no more because it looked like Etch-a-Sketch. It looked like pitter patter on his face now. It looked like somebody who was half with one eye did your tattoos, bro, with a dull ass needle. Okay, and some faded ass ink. It looks terrible, horrible. The fuck. You should have kept your face like it when you first went in there. That lets me know that something ain't right up in that. You ain't just getting that on your face. You're not just getting them half-ass tattoos on your face. You getting ready to come out and look like a preschool project. Okay? You got the George Washington Day preschool project going on your face. That's crazy. But I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at this clip, you guys. Hold on. And the whole damn family is delusional. The whole damn family is lost in this video. Now, I don't know how much progress they've made because I am taking you back to the hood like K-Swiss. All right. This is about a year or two ago. On episode, I don't know what the fuck. It don't matter. Pay attention. and look at the fuckery and the foolery of what I'm about to show you. Okay? Hold on. Oh, I got to bring it on. Hold on. Let me bring it down. I'm trying to make it bigger for you guys. Hold on. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Uh-oh, damn, I almost dropped my damn phone. All right, let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys. Hold on. I know y'all going off in the chat. I know y'all going off in the chat, but look at this first, y'all. Okay, this gonna make you go off more. This gonna make you go off a little bit more. Take a look at this. I know you've already seen it, but humor me.
That's not a reason, bro. Are you serious?
I'm better.
Did I reach my hand out for
didn't
you?
appreciate all the mistreatment. She's a fucking princess.
Father.
That's her father.
I'm a father.
Nice to meet you, father.
You know what I mean?
What's your name? What's your name?
Shut up.
Man.
Wait, that's your boy?
Yeah.
Get that.
Listen.
Don't talk.
Keep talk. Stay in your place. Don't go get stay in your place. Stay in your place. Don't do that.
Do what?
Yeah, don't touch my store like that ever.
So you teach your daughter to put her hands on me?
No.
So who taught her that?
No. She did that herself. She did herself. Defend herself.
I'll say somebody first to finish. She ever hit a woman before?
I got holes in it.
You ever hit a woman before?
You motherfucking right.
I'm talking about all
Because she
Okay, I wanted to stop. Okay, I wanted to stop it right here because in that short clip, this first part of this video, what Blueface is trying to say is, and talk to the father, saying that, and this is the point that I made earlier, he don't just wake up beating up bitches. What he's saying is that's not in his nature. Okay? Yeah, he a dog, he a mutt. Right? Take your time, what's the rush? He is a dog, he is a mutt. We've established that. But a woman beater and being an abuser is two different things. Even emotional, verbal abuse is different than physical abuse. Sometimes we're in a relationship and there's no physical abuse at all, but they just verbally, and I mean, I'm not saying it's any better or worse, but I'm saying there's different kinds of abuse. All men aren't violent like that. All men don't wake up and choose violence. All men, especially the stigma of Black men, don't wake up gang banging on bacon. Sometimes they have to be pushed to that. And I think in this instance, that's Blueface's story. That's his truth. I believe that even though he's all of these things, he was not violent. That is not his nature. But with Chrisean busting upside the head with a bottle, being unpredictable, always going off, we've seen her throw a vase at him. We've seen her swing at him. We've seen her bust him in the head with a Hennessy bottle. We've seen her unpredictable behavior over and over again that puts people in close proximity to her in danger. Whether it's her loved one, you see her own dick, she'll fight over the dick and bust the dick upside the head with a Hennessy bottle and then vacuum the glass out of his head. Girl, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And this is what Blueface is saying to the daddy. He even ignorant, don't even get it. You can't have a decent conversation with ignorance. Okay? You can't have a decent conversation if people won't listen, then talk, then actively listen. Some people listen actively to respond and to really understand what you're talking about. And some people just listen so they know when it's their turn to speak. Because as soon as you stop yapping your jaws, because that's what they think you're doing, it don't even go in one end or out the other. They're not listening at all. Then they know when you shut the fuck up, they can speak. So remember, in conversation, it's two different people that you're talking, two different types of people that you're talking to. All right? And this is what Blueface is saying in this instant. Hey, have you ever hit a woman? He was going to go into that. Like, have you ever hit a woman? Like, for what reason? And the father immediately, she was being disrespectful. You deserve a smack for that. Off with his head. That's what I say. Boo. Boo. Bitch. Boo. And this is what Blueface is saying in this instant. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's right. But you have to listen to him, because before I was ignoring him. Okay? Before that, I was Team Chrisean. I didn't want to hear nothing Blueface had to say. What Blueface said would go in one ear, out the other. I never even thought about thinking about what Blueface was saying. And that's sad. That's sad. It kind of is. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all can relate to what I'm saying too as well. Now, I'm not saying totally, I don't mean literally, but for the most part, that's how I was moving through these Chrisean streets in the beginning. This is how I was moving through these Blueface streets. I was buying my ticket to the circus, sitting in the front row, and I was cheerleading for Chrisean. Boy, as time has changed, right? You said she kept eating from the pan that was for everyone. I could just imagine. I could just imagine. Let me keep going, y'all, so you guys can get the full picture. Y'all already see what's going on, right? We ain't even got to the part where he finna knock this nigga out. And I know they've been waiting for this for decades. Y'all can't tell me that this is everybody that he ever abused. You can't tell me that Taseki wasn't glad that nigga got knocked out. Just one time. I know they've been wishing this all their life. Because anybody do me wrong, you can step on my motherfucking brand new Air Force Ones the wrong way, and I want you to get stopped. I'm just kidding. But you know how it is. Like sometimes when somebody has abused you or to put you through things, you be like, dang, I wish somebody would just come beat their ass. Like you be wishing you could do it. You know what I'm saying? So we all have that moment, y'all. You can't tell me a few of them. Okay, that was lined up. The mama even out there, ain't she? You was the one being strapped to the tree and getting beat. So I know you got some pleasure out of seeing that nigga fall to the floor. Now, we didn't say it was right? We didn't say it was right. But we always want to pay attention to the truth. Let me keep going, y'all. What'd you say? I feel you, girl. What y'all saying in the chat? Let me see. I would have felt the same, but after what I saw, I can't. He said Charlotte was a lot lizard. That's how she met Sean Malone. Believe it. She was out there doing the most, y'all. You don't want to think that way about nobody mama shit. Some of y'all think that way about y'all. I know some people that are close to me that I think that way about, because they were straight out there being crackheads and being whore. The fuck? I'm not even playing. And if you're lucky enough not to have at least one person, one drunk uncle, one crackhead auntie, one down and out and down in the mouth mama that never made the right decisions, never made the right choices in life, and now want to F up your chances. And you just starting out with life. Never let somebody who has more life ahead of them than behind them than ahead of them, affect your life. When you are the person that has more life in front of you and ahead of you than behind you, never let someone who has more life behind them than that is in front of them ever tear you down, ever get you down. You don't even have to throw it in their faces, because they may be successful. They may have lived their life to the fullest. I don't give a damn. It's a reason why they're trying to tear you down, especially someone who is significantly older than you. That is a red flag, you guys. Someone that much older than you should be encouraging you, should want to be a positive light, should want to see you grow and flourish, if not just at the minimum. Anybody who's 10, even 15 years, maybe not 5, that's kind of cutting it close, but anybody who's 10 plus years older than you and who's trying to compete with you, who calls you out, who puts you down, who makes you feel less than, there's something wrong with that person. All right? So just a little word to the wise. Let's get back into this video, y'all.
somebody first to finish.
Stop.
You ever hit a woman before?
I got holes in me.
You ever hit a woman before?
You motherfucking right.
I'm talking about all
Because she ain't right. She disrespect. That's why.
So how you know that's
Guess what? That's the difference.
Yeah, but she knows
Because I'm her boss.
I will never teach my daughter
Uh-huh.
that when she hits somebody first, it's self-defense.
Exactly.
It is. He's in front of me talking about she's defending herself.
You hitting her, she defending herself.
So how you don't tell your baby sister?
Bro, so she wrong. So you basically saying she wrong every single time.
It don't matter, wrong or right. This is Chrisean.
That's why I'm
You
saying.
got to
Listen
defend
to
it.
y'all.
Don't do it again.
Wrong or right?
Y'all, chat. I'm gonna need your help. Please point out the ratchet one that is yelling out that whack ass advice. Talking about it don't matter. It's Chrisean. Well, it do matter. It do matter. If the woman gets up and chooses violence and keeps attacking a man when she don't get her way, when things don't go her way, when she feel like getting up and going off, you can't expect that man, even though, I mean, he should first try to remove himself from the situation, but we've seen how fast this can take a turn for the worse. Imagine getting busted upside your head with a Hennessy bottle. Do you have time to work and talk things out? Are you going to feel like walking away? I'm in California on the West Coast, okay? Somebody going to whoop your ass. I don't know any other way to put it. I don't know about man, woman. I don't know about none of that. I don't know about none of that. Not in 2025. Okay? Out here on the West Coast, you bust a man in the head with a bottle, you're going to get your ass whooped. I'm sorry, lady. I do not know that man. Okay? I do not know that man. I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods. Y'all can most definitely let me know. Somebody said I would never eat anything raw cooked. Wash their hands with no damn soap. That's nasty. China, Tristan, and Chrisean are the outcasts because since very young, they always lied on everyone in the family. Eugene was locked up 7 years when Chrisean was born. See? Yeah, that girl, that is not, she don't even look like that man. She do not look like that man. And the fact that she does look like Sean Malone leaves us to question. Okay, that's never gonna rest easy with me. And the fact of the lifestyle that her mom had at the time, we all was a little out there. Okay, all right, we all had our whole phase. Nobody is pointing the finger like that. We are just pointing out the truth. We're not pointing the finger. We're pointing out the truth. Okay. Some of us did have a whole phase. What are y'all gonna do about it? What you gonna do? You gonna beat me up? What happened has happened, but what I'm saying is the shit is expected. Okay? And the fact that Blueface is not being heard, it must be frustrating because at the end of the day, he's the most rational one out here. Like I said, I never thought in a million years that I would be upping and giving big ups and accolades to motherfucking Blueface. But you know what? The truth is stranger than fiction. And the truth will set you free and have you praising and giving props where props is due. And sometimes you get it wrong. Sometimes you get it wrong. And in this instant, just looking at this, all Blueface is trying to explain is that, bro, she gets up. I would never teach my daughter to be hitting on a man to get up and get in a man's face. This is what you're asking for when you do that. I feel no sorry, no sympathy for a woman that can wake up and stick her chest out and be hitting a man, going upside a man's face. Girl, you get what you give. I feel no sympathy at all for women who want to go toe to toe with a man. I don't care if you dating him. I don't care if he at the liquor store. I don't care if he the cashier. I don't give a fuck if he's the ER in the ambulance that we got to call for your whining ass every day. I don't give a damn who it is. When you put yourself out there like you Billy Badass, girl, like I tell you all the time, punks jump up to get beat down. And if you want to be like that in a relationship, guess what? If you on the West Coast, bitch, you in LA, you gonna get your ass whooped. And Blueface is a LA girl. Yeah, girl. I'm just gonna let me let you know, okay? He not gonna take, girl. He not gonna take the higher route. He not gonna. You gonna be on where you gonna be at in LA? Okay, you gonna be on the West Coast? Okay, let me tell you, girl. I'm an expert. Let me tell you, he ain't gonna back down. He gonna whoop your ass. How do I know? I've been there. I've been there, bitch. There was a time in my life when I only dated gangsters. I mean, I only fuck with gangsters and strippers. Okay. I used to date the gangster, the killer, and the dope dealer. You have any questions? Any questions? Any? All right. Okay. You keep pulling that stuff right here on the West Coast, you're going to get your ass whooped every time. They ain't never going to take the higher road. You ain't never going to walk away. Very rare. If you find it over here, let me know, girl. Shoot me an email. When you find that one nigga on the West Coast that's going to let you get away with busting them in the head with a bottle and getting up every day and choosing violence, let me know. Okay? I'm just putting it out there.
So how you don't tell your baby sister?
Bro, so she wrong. So you basically saying she wrong every single time.
It don't matter. Wrong or right. It's
That's what I'm saying.
Listen to you. Don't do it again.
Why?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to come back on it because now I clearly heard what she said. It don't matter. That's fucking Chrisean. Don't touch her. Who the fuck said that ignorant shit? This is why she in the situation she in now. This is why she in the situation she in now. But when y'all call each other out, you want to throw her to the wolves. You want to throw her in the deep end of the motherfucking pool. Okay? Bound and gagged. Because she probably could swim. But when it's somebody outside the family, it's okay. It don't matter. That's Chrisean. Don't touch her. Really? Really? You said Chrisean's sister Chastity said she unalived a Chinese woman in Baltimore. She was an Oriental woman. So that's what Chastity said? Oh, wait. Now I can look that up. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all, because I got to write it in the right place. Can I write it on here? Let me see. Hold on, because I'm going to look that up. Now that I can look up. So you said Chastity. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. Chastity said she unalived. I'm writing it down, you guys. You know I'm in journalism class. So, you know, even when we're watching a video or doing an interview and we're there, we're supposed to take notes. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just using my little tools I'm learning. Chastity unalived Chinese woman. Okay, so I'm going to look that up because that's something I can look up, right? Her saying that. All right, y'all. That's what I'm going to look up. You said the clip you just showed was when she was abusing the dog. Oh, my God. That's when she threw. Remember that scene where she was in the car and she just threw the dog in the back? Girl, I'm glad I didn't see because I'm very, very sensitive to the abuse of dogs specifically. And I would probably be crying. It would probably be downtrodden for me and make me feel bad. So I'm glad I wasn't able to see that. You say her family is like the Exactly. I can't believe you brought that movie up. That is so crazy. I love people that really bring like nostalgia, whether it's from the 70s, 80s, 90s, the 2000s, 25, whatever. Even before I would be born, right? Like the 60s, the 50s. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Hold on. That shit is cray, y'all. That shit is cray. What's up, cousin? What's up, cousin B? You said whichever streaming platform she was on site needs to be terminated with the quickness. All other platforms should follow suit. Yeah. Somebody wanted her to get off the air, period. Like off the air, period. All right. And we are clocking it. Okay. We are clocking it. And thank you for my first member, or one of my first members. I think you are the first member officially. Cynthia T, thank you so much for becoming a member, girl. Thank you, you guys. Now let's see. Crazy Goose. Exactly. That made me laugh. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. You said whoever she was with tried to correct her, but she kept pushing the envelope. She's just disgusting. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The enemy goes to churches and knows the word. She's being used to turn young people from God. Yeah, girl, Carmen, people don't know that you can be sitting next to a demon at church, okay? All right? This is not the omen. All right? I remember I was a stripper during the nighttime and I was a preschool teacher during the day, okay? I was raised in hell on Saturday and then with a bikini on, and then I would put a dress on and go to church on Sunday. All right. And then when I got out, it was back to the fuckery because I was going home to somebody who was on fuckery all day. Even the best of us can get caught up with it. So just imagine the devil's rejects. All right. Even the best of us. All right. What would you need saving for? Even if you claim you're a child of God, you still got to exercise faith. Right? You still have to do the actions in order for it to work. Just saying that means nothing. And that's who Satan wants, right? Anyway, so you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. All right, let's finish up, you guys, so I can let you guys go. Hold on.
So you basically saying she wrong every single time?
It don't matter, wrong or right.
That's why you got her defend it. Don't do it again.
Wrong or right?
Get it no more.
Wrong or right? She right? That's what y'all saying. I can't agree with that.
Bitch, right or wrong? Then she should be right.
That doesn't make sense.
It did. What you mean?
Wrong or right? She right? Wrong or right? She right?
This Chrisean. We're talking about Chrisean. It don't fucking matter what we do. We talking
besides
about
all the female,
right or wrong, don't fucking touch it.
Here we go right there.
What's the difference between
Fuck out of here, nigga. Oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Don't get in my way.
We good.
You gonna block? Squabble up though. Who would have squabbled up though?
Keep coming. Yo, can you? Bro, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Girl, that was bat-ish crazy. Can you imagine living in a house with this? And we gotta throw our hands in the air because Chrisean, I'm glad you fucking made it, bitch. I'm glad you made it this far. But you're gonna have to turn the tides, bitch, because you didn't have a chance in hell. You are the baby besides Petey. Girl, you got a bum deal. We sorry. We sorry, girl. Because you was in a house with all this going on. And everybody was older than you. But Petey, girl, batshit crazy. You didn't have a chance in hell, girl. But you're going to have to turn it around. You going to have to turn it around. She looked high as hell. And you see how Taseki was trying to fight her and how she was running? You wasn't swinging on Taseki. You wasn't swinging on Taseki like you swung on Persuasion. You didn't swing on Taseki like you swung on Low London. You wasn't swinging on Taseki like you was swinging on Blueface. That's because you're scared. That's because you're scared. All right? That's because you're scared, girl. That was just too much, y'all. That was too much. Remember at the hotel, she turned the cross upside down. No. Oh, I don't remember that. It was plastic and it missed Chrisean. What? Okay. No, y'all. I only saw the highlights of this video. Or did I see this episode? Oh, yeah, I did. I just don't remember that. But I remember when she had to walk down from the hotel. She was in the room and they told her that her family was outside. I remember that part. But I don't remember the cross part. You said Blue had his people beat his sister and her husband. Yeah. That's how she urinated on herself. Exactly. If you guys don't know, in that video, did you guys see the guy laid out unconscious? I think I kind of played it a little bit quick, but you guys, that video, oh, it's not. I took it down. Damn. Let me show it to y'all again. Because of the fighting scene in there, yeah, I took it off my page, y'all. Because I wanted to make sure that we were monetized. So I took out everything that I thought would go against the monetization. And yeah, fortunately, you guys, but I did download that. Yeah. Oh, damn, I forgot I did take it down. You said she was not happy with her and Blue. Carlissa said she never put on clothes around her husband. Oh, yeah, see. You can't be like that. Whack 100, he said rapper The Game had X with Chrisean first before Blueface. Yeah. Ooh, there is a video out there. Wait a minute. Isn't there a video out there? Who is saying this? Rena. Yeah, Rena. Isn't there a video out there right now of I think I've seen it. I don't even know. Of her, of Whack saying who she was with before Blueface. Wait a minute, let me write that down. Whack 100. What did you say? Whack 100 said the rapper Game. That's going to bring it up. Said rapper. Hold on. The Game had SEX with Chrisean Rock. I'm going to look that up too because there's a video out there of him talking about more than just Game, right? It doesn't look like Game. If the Game did, he doesn't look like he is interested now. Exactly. He may have just hit it to quit it. And remember, she was probably different, a little bit different before Blueface, y'all. She looked totally different too. I mean, she's still Chrisean, but it was a much younger, much slimmer, much calmer. Like just, she had that youthful, like, you know, before you grow into your womanhood and then you have a baby, you're going to look different. So if you don't have a baby right now and you're in your early 20, like before, your look is going to change. Okay, your look is going to change. You're still going to be young. You're still going to be beautiful, or however you look, but it's going to be. You're going to grow into a woman. You're going to look more like a woman and not so much like a kid. Okay, and I think that's what we seen Chrisean go through. So you know, I don't know. May have been just a different aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? She may have been new on the scene. He may have not saw all this crazy before, but whatever the case may be, she's being called out, okay? She being called, somebody called out like umpire. You say, okay, I got it, and won't make that mistake again. Like Sean chased him around downtown yelling and fighting Blueface. Yep, remember that, guys. Yeah, y'all, so you said it wasn't a high school, it was an elementary school. What? Blueface, the one that had the high school lit. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all. So that's all I got for y'all. Y'all saw that crazy. Jaden is done and she knows Blue hasn't learned his lesson yet. Yeah. So you guys let me know what you guys think about all this information. Do you guys think that the guy that worked at the hotel was telling the truth about seeing Chrisean at what? What did he say? 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, out, fucked up, out her freaking mind, and she had Chrisean Jr. with her? Okay. Let me know what you guys think about the situation. Did she come for crazy? Is there any hope for this family? Because what I just showed you was pure insanity. Everybody was fuck crazy in that video. And I don't know what else to say, y'all. I don't know what else to say. You guys let me know exactly what you think about this. And wait a minute, hold on. And what else did I show you? We started out with the inappropriate video of her being on Twitch, possibly speaking to a kid. And what did she say? Pull your pants down and show me what you're working with. You're giving me DJ Academic vibes, and that's creepy. You are giving me DJ Academic vibes. That is beyond creepy, girl. Beyond creepy. I also showed you guys the picture. Have you guys forgotten? Have you guys forgotten? This is what's on the social media streets, you guys. I just brought the narrative to you and drove the point home. All right. Like I said, you guys let me know what you guys think about the situation. If you guys are part of the replay gang, make sure that you leave a comment so that I know. All right. And if you guys want to sign up for a membership, make sure you guys do that. Become a member of the Culture Club today. You can be an all-star for $1.99, or you can do the VIP for a few dollars more. All right. Not only do you get loyalty badge next to your name, which is so cute, you'll get the special emojis, and it will light up when you are in the live as well. Give you your props. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. So I can show you a little bit of how it looks, okay? And I'm going to specialize the badge and get you guys special emojis, but there will be a membership tag by your name, and you'll have access to, you know, the members only live streams, members only shout outs, and, you know, early access to the tea before I make it public. Now, when they bring the noise, we can get bougie, all right, and turn on our members only lives. And like I said, you guys, go ahead and take advantage of that. Thank everybody for coming out. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for following. I will see you guys on the next video, all right? Make sure you guys smash this like button, share us out at the live. We are on the road to 10K, you guys. We are on the road to 10K, all right? I will see you guys next time, and I will be back with another video. So what did you say, Crazy Goose? Not the heels. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all are insane. Y'all are crazy. But I love y'all, and I will see you guys on the next video, okay? Until next time, America.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Lisa Blonet, aka the Hood Mona Lisa, and I am back with another video. This is some hot tea, y'all.
Party rockin', lips lockin', goofy jockin' tonight. I got options, pocket rocket, pullin' poppin' tonight. Ain't rappers talking, they'll be dropping tonight. Goddamn, man, they motherfucking shot him tonight. Party rockin', lips lockin', goofy jockin' tonight. I got options, pocket rocket, pullin' poppin' tonight.